my one friend who's Italian, he's like, dude, he goes, I love you. He goes, how can you eat like that before going on stage? And I said,
Right.
dude, I love eating and I could eat on stage. I can't be hungry. I like being hungry. You know?
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's
I don't have
great.
nerves, dude. Like with stage nerves.
Really?
Yeah. I don't. Not at all. Not even in the least.
Nothing.
Not even in the least. Even if I know it's gonna suck. It's just like it's work, dude.
Yep.
That's how I look at it.
Man, Brad, you are so fucking Jersey.
I guess.
It's such a fucking Jersey thing. Hey, you know, I'm gonna go do this thing. It could be a shit show. It could be fucking roses coming out of my asshole. It's all good because I don't give a fuck.
And you
Hey.
know what? It's always that case, though, isn't it? You never really know what you're going to get till you get. I mean, I did this show. It was part of the New York Comedy Festival in New York City, and it was being hosted by Caroline's. And I'll never forget this. We were getting taped by the news stations and stuff. So we were going to different schools within New York City, the boroughs. And, you know, we went to this one school and there was, what was it called? You know, when you go through metal detector. So you go through metal detector, and like I was with this one comic, Will Sylvans, pretty tough guy. He like, you know, he boxes and stuff. He's from Haiti, built. And he goes, dude, he goes, just stick by me, man. He goes, you know, I mean, there was that vibe, like, you know, like the metal detectors. Then the vice principal came up to us and he said, listen, he goes, these kids, just be careful. And he's putting it in our head, you know. And honest to God, man, I went on second, but they were like the greatest group of kids.
Yeah, but that's not a good kickoff to a show. Like, hey, you know, be careful with these kids.
I know. That's my point. Like, you don't know. You don't know till you know.
But but there's an undercurrent to what you just said there that I find fascinating, is that you seem to have mastered the concept of that was that show. This is this show. So, Tony, you and I can speak on this.
Right.
Because sometimes we'll have a show that we're just fucking on fire, 10-foot cock energy. And then we're like, oh, we have to do that again. I know I'm kind of repeating myself from earlier, but Brad, you seem to be able to let go of every show you do and every night you hit that stage. Have you ever held on to a show that you had done before in terms of that whole, like the best show you ever did?
Only if it's in the same night.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm doing multiple shows and I just had a killer show first, and then you're trying to match it the second, yeah, I've been there a million times.
Okay.
But no, I do let go of the show. I do let go of the show. And I do think
that's an art.
I think it is maybe, because I'll tell you this was something that I'll never forget. There's a guy by the name of Tom Rhodes. I don't know if you know who Tom is. He's a comedian. He had his own show on NBC called Mr. Rhodes. It was yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Rhodes.
Mr. Rhodes. Exactly. He played a school teacher. He was also the poster boy for Comedy Central. He was like the Jim Morrison of comedy, good looking, long hair. Anyway, I used to shoot pool with Tom, and we would meet late at night over at David Brennard's Amsterdam Billiards in New York City. And I see him one night. And he's like, dude, and this is a guy that had his own sitcom at this point. This is a guy who had his
mid-90s, right? Mid-90s?
Yeah. Yep.
Like 96, 97.
Yep.
I got you. I know where you are.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, we're hanging out, and he says, dude, I had the best show I've ever had in my life. And I go, wow. I go, no. He goes, you don't get it. Because I was getting applause break after applause. I got a standing ovation. I did an encore. I got another standing ovation. He goes, it was insane. I go, whoa. He goes, wait. He goes, I'm feeling it, man. I'm like, fucking, I am feeling it. And I go down to the cellar, man. I do the same set word for word, I had the worst show I ever had in my life.
Weird. Yep.
He had the best show and the worst show, same night.
Same night.
That's comedy, baby.